Call to order the recess meeting for Friday, October 14, 2022. Motion to receive and file the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Old business item A, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky authorizing and directing the mayor to execute a contract between the City of Ashland and Pritchard Lawn Care, Inc. for the purchase of all labor and materials for tree trimming for a 2-year period for the Department of Public Services and Utility Operations.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item B, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky amending ordinance number 144, series of 2022, approving the Economic Development Incentive Program application of Big Sandy Distribution, Inc. for property located at 1325 Greenup Avenue instead of the previously approved property located at 1241 Greenup Avenue.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item C, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky repealing ordinance number 148, series of 2021, which authorized an agreement with Community Assistance Referral Service, Inc. for $49,186 from the 2019 and 2020 program year Community Development Block Grant.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Item D, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky authorizing and directing Matthew Perkins, Mayor, to execute an agreement between Community Assistance Referral Service, Inc., the subrecipient of $40,000 from the 2022 program year Community Development Block Grant.
So moved.
Second.
No? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Item E, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky authorizing and directing the mayor to execute an agreement with Hillcrest Bruce Mission, the subrecipient of $10,000 from the 2022 program year Community Development Block Grant for the preschool program.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item F, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky authorizing and directing the mayor to execute an agreement with the Salvation Army of Ashland, the subrecipient of $30,000 from the program year 2022 Community Development Block Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item G, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky authorizing and directing the mayor to execute a memorandum of agreement between the City of Ashland and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Department for Local Government regarding a Land and Water Conservation Fund grant from the U.S. Department of Interior National Park Service through the Kentucky Department for Local Government for the construction of an inclusive playground in Oliverio Park for the Department of Parks and Recreation, and authorizing and directing the mayor to execute on behalf of the City of Ashland any and all documents associated with the grant.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item H, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky amending ordinance number 55, series of 2013, as previously amended, which fixed the days, the time, and the place for meetings of the Board of Commissioners, said city, setting the one meeting scheduled for November and December on the third Thursday of the month.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Well, any other issues? Okay, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
9:04.
Did you barely get that out?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.